Translator, Nyoibo Studio. Editor, Nyoibo Studio. Ha-sen wanted to explore the lake, but the sacred blood creature would not leave the area, giving Ha-sen no chance. In addition, Ha-sen did not want to take the risk in case there were anything dangerous in the lake. I should finish off the sacred blood creatures first before exploring the lake. Ha-sen had made up his mind to kill the sacred blood creatures. Now he had a better command of yin-yang blast. As long as he practiced it more, it would be easy for him to kill the creatures. Very soon, Ha-sen came to realize that it was not easy to kill the creatures. Although in repeated fights with it, Ha-sen could cause damages to the creatures with different uses of the force. The creatures could always recover after soaking in the lake no matter how badly injured they were. Unless Ha-sen could kill them directly, he hardly stood a chance. It was almost impossible to kill the creatures directly, which would become faster and stronger after getting hurt. Ha-sen did not dare to stay around them at that point. It seems that I have to understand what's going on in the lake before I can ever kill them. Ha-sen flew in the sky and watched the lake from above. The lake was around 6 feet wide, shallow and clean. In daylight, it was easy to see the aquatic plants growing on the bottom. When the knight rode the unicorn horse to enter the lake, the head of its mount would still be above the water. Ha-sen looked around and did not see anything but some aquatic plants. He had also watched the sacred blood creatures healing in the lake. They basically did nothing and became healed after a little while. Is the water special? And that must be why the creature would not leave here? Ha-sen guessed, but did not believe that was the reason. There were so many lakes like this in Dark Swamp. All these lakes were formed through rain. Since other lakes did not have any special features about them, Ha-sen did not think that this lake would be different. There must be something in the lake, Ha-sen told himself. After observing carefully for a long while, he still could not tell what was in it, at least not anything visible. I don't believe I'm not able to kill it, decided Ha-sen and continued to fight with the two creatures every day. After almost being killed by the spear, Ha-sen had become more careful. Even when he was up in the air, he would always grab the diamond sword tight and stay focused, even if the sacred blood creature tried to shoot him with its spear. Again, he could fend it off with the diamond sword. When Ha-sen was there for almost 2 months, he was able to use yin-yang blast quite well, much faster than the previous candidates selected by Bai Yishan. It took at least 2 years for those soldier volunteers Bai Yishan picked to get the hang of this hyper-geno art, and Ha-sen only spent 2 months. Ha-sen did not know if it was because he was talented, or because he had a large number of geno points, or because he had practiced jade skin. At this point, Ha-sen was able to fight with the sacred blood creatures well, but it was still difficult for Ha-sen to kill the creatures. The knight was much stronger than Ha-sen, even without its fierce spear skills. Also, the unicorn horse could always launch a threatening attack to force Ha-sen back. Ha-sen did not know that equestrian skills could be so effective and practical. Now watching the two creatures working together, he almost wanted to learn riding himself. He did learn a little bit in integrated compulsory education, but only with ordinary horses. He had also fantasized riding on Meowth and charging his enemies, but it would take a lot of time and practice for him to reach that level. It seems that I need to take some risks. Ha-sen went to find the creatures again. This time, he did not use the Bloody Slayer or Black Beetle armor. Instead he summoned the Fairy Queen when there was no one around. He suddenly turned into a blonde and went to challenge the creatures. Was no weapon. The creatures had hated Hussein's guts at this point. Seeing him here, the knight immediately attacked with its spear. Hussein used the sparticle to dodge the spear and moved to the other side of the creatures. The unicorn horse immediately rushed over, trying to ram Hussein with its horn. It was so fast that even Hussein were wearing sacred blood armor, he would be impaled. However, Hussein did not mean to stand still. The move of the unicorn horse seemed slow to him. With another step, he dodged the horn and threw a punch at the waist of the sacred blood knight. Since Hussein did not use Bloody Slayer, his height only allowed him to reach the waist of the knight. The knight had taken back its spear and swept it at Hussein. Hussein had to take his fist back to protect himself. Having made a dozen attempts at attacking the sacred blood creatures, Hussein was still not able to approach them. With the Fairy Queen, it was very difficult for the creatures to hurt him. However, without the strength and speed of the Bloody Slayer, Hussein could not cause any harm as well. In the end, Hussein had to leave again. The two creatures were so strong and could not easily be killed. Another half-month had passed, and Hussein was still not able to kill the two creatures. He thought of the creature that he was feeding, which was about to evolve into a sacred blood creature, and decided to go home. After these 2 months, Hussein had known very well about these two sacred blood creatures. In First God's Sanctuary, Hussein did not think that anyone could kill them alone. However, Hussein had one last resort.